their big match player. An unstoppable force in Kolkata. The Thunderbolts have thundered tonight on court. A big spike down the line. It was a great serve, and yet Kolkata find a way to eke out a point.
What a super thrilling Tuesday awaits all of you watching us across India and the world. Two matches tonight. The Mumbai Meteors, who haven't put a foot wrong, they're up against the Kochi Blue Spikers, who have just nothing going right for them. The second game will see the inaugural champions, the Kolkata Thunderbolts, versus the Goa Guardians, who played just way too much volleyball. They've been playing five-setters. It's Tuesday night. My name is Manish Batavia. Welcome to our coverage of the RR Kabil Prime Volleyball League, powered by Escapia. You're watching us on the Sony Sports Network and on YouTube. And I'm joined by two young kids, or shall I say two fossils. I'm having to take care of them. I'm having to do so much for these two. I'm having to get them to explore this lovely city of Hyderabad, get them some great food to eat, and buy them Diwali clothes. How much do you expect of me, guys?
Firstly,
Yeah.
I think you'll find you're the oldest one here.
Am I?
Shooting the fossils out.
Yeah.
Secondly, has he taken us shopping yet? Has he taken us around Hyderabad?
A week to go before Diwali. I promise you I'll buy
It's
these two
this
some
guy,
nice
this
kurtas.
guy. Yeah, okay. Right.
This lady is losing it, aren't you? Because of the sheer mad action we've seen in this league thus far.
I'm going Diwani here.
Diwani!
Diwani. The league is, you guys, it's like mind-blowing, and this league is going
Yeah.
so crazy.
She's so much
Up
in
and
love
down.
with this league that she's going to wish all of you happy Diwani instead of happy Diwali. Okay, bad joke. I promise you that's my last for the day. But yes, it was crazy stuff last night. We saw a really spicy Southern derby. Bangalore showing their class. Chennai did give them a scare, Louis. But what an incredible game. Just goes to show that the level season after season, game after game is getting better and better.
It really is, and I'm so glad that you're here enjoying it, because I see myself in you the first time that I was here, for sure. I mean, we saw the Torpedoes last night. It wasn't perfect, but I would say that was still their best performance,
Yeah.
and Chennai brought that out of them as well, and I thought that was Chennai's best performance. But what I really enjoyed is we saw two teams really gunning it. We didn't see one team get scared or nervous and step away. We just saw aggressive volleyball. We saw two teams go into battle last night, and there had to be one winner, and I thought the Torpedoes did just edge it.
Right, Bangalore, 4 matches, 4 wins in a row, and take a look at where they find themselves in the points table. Right up top, they toppled Mumbai off that top spot. Mumbai have also been unbeaten. The only two teams who haven't lost a single game. Mumbai now have a chance to go top of the table as well, and they're playing against a team, Louis, that has absolutely nothing going right for them. They lost their premier attacking weapon, the universal Vineet Kumar. They lost Byron. Just a quick update, Byron has gone back home because of the injury on court. He sort of crashed into the Libero the other night, got injured. He's gone back home. They lost a couple of players before the league started as well. Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong, and tonight they're up against the Mumbai Meteors. It's a tricky one for them. Sad for the fans as well.
They lost Sachin beforehand. They've also lost a Libero. I was just talking to the coaching staff and also Nicolas Marichal down there, French international, and he said, look, I was so excited for this season because we just had so many strong players, but we've lost most of our team. So sorry about Byron. I mean, sorry to the fans as well, because it's just one hit after another for them. But let's hope they just enjoy it. I mean, I think that's their plan now. Is they weren't expecting to be in this place. They thought they were stronger with the team they had. But now it's time to have fun.
They've not had easy games. I mean, they played Chennai, Goa, they played against the Kolkata Thunderbolts as well as the Bengaluru Torpedoes. Here's what's coming up for them after tonight. Calicut Heroes, who will play fearlessly on the 19th, and then against the Ahmedabad Defenders, who is also slowly sort of getting back on track. We've got to look at the positives. I'm sure the team must also look at the positives. For you, is there one player, Carla, that stood out in this Kochi lineup that you believe has a future with this franchise and this league?
I mean, we can have a look on Abhishek. He had 51 attacks so far and was killing 23 of it. So it's kind of a good efficiency, let's say. And for sure, we have other players also as well in the team. Bahrain is a big loss, that's for sure. But Nicolas, he's washing a lot of balls, and he has great defense as well. And as we can see, Abhishek is for sure one of the leaders in the team right now.
Yeah, and I think having the likes of Nicolas there, the consistency he has, somebody who can pass the way he can and not make mistakes, he'll bring the best out of this team, and they're going to rely on him a lot. But if you look at the stats, they're way off on the stats to their opposition this evening.
Their opponents, the one number they like is 3. They only play 3 sets. They haven't lost a single set. The Mumbai Meteors have been on fire since day one in May. This journey long continue. A quick reminder of the league rules. Remember, 7 league games of which Mumbai have played 3, won 3. The league stage will be followed by the semi-finals. Each match is the best of 5. Mumbai haven't needed 5. Every set is a race to 15, and Mumbai have been running like Usain Bolt, and they are gunning for the top spot on the points table. You win 3-0 or 3-1, you get 3 points. Mumbai have 9 because they won all games 3-0. However, if you play a 5-setter and you win 3-2, you get only 2 points, and the losing team gets a single point as well on the points table. A simple win tonight will do the job for them. Mumbai will go top of the table, but it's been a while since we saw them on court. Louis, 5 days rest. What is the kind of attitude you're looking for, expecting from Mumbai? How should they approach this game against a weak-looking, low on confidence Kochi side?
I mean, I don't think they need to do anything differently. I mean, I think that Matt Van Wezel's done a great job.
Yep.
He's come in here and you look at them and you go, okay, who are the heroes here? Maybe Amit, Shubham. I think the overseas players, the 2 Norwegians, are a great fit in terms of professionalism and what they're bringing to the team. They're 2 very good guys. But I think if you look at the way they're playing, they're not superstars, but they're a very good team and they're very organised defensively. They don't make many hitting errors. In their last game, I think it took till the 3rd set, deep in the 3rd set, to make a hitting error. So we know what they're about. Organisation, they're not giving anything to anybody out here.
Yep.
They're making everybody else earn their victories. And a 5-day rest, I think, is perfect timing for them because they can attack this second half of the season fresh. And I think that's great.
Yeah, and this team, of course, bolstered by their 2 Norwegian stars as well, Utsvik and Loftensen as well. This is what they've done thus far. Hyderabad, Calicut, Delhi, none of them have been able to stop this Mumbai side. Kochi have a chance to stun and surprise all of us, and maybe they will tonight, but they've got tougher games coming up, and that's where the captain will play a key role. Amit Gulia has also been quite good along with Shubham Chaudhary. Amit Gulia has been solid for this team.
Yeah, he's been solid. So out of his 17 receptions, actually it's not quite a lot. So he didn't get served well, which means obvious that he's a great libero. And yeah, he had 17 receptions and watch out, 96 receptions were perfect.
Yeah.
So he's playing a big role in this team reception-wise, and yeah, they can rely on each other. It's a great team together, and they have a great connection and a good decision-making in total.
You know, this league is about giving great talent a big stage, big opportunities, and I'm so delighted to see young Abhinav Salar come to the fore. And to me, to my mind, he is not just a contender for the Emerging Player Award, but who knows, he might go on to win the MVP as well. It's possible. He's been solid every game with those big serves, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he's contributing in a lot of different ways, isn't he? So he's on the leaderboard for serving at the moment.
Yep.
We've seen this jump serve, very different to Setu. It's a heavy jump serve.
Yeah.
So he's getting his arm through it, he's getting his body weight through it. And he's also in there for blocks, I think, as well. But he's good at the spiking. I think his toughest days will come against teams who run the ball really long and fast, because I think he struggles going left and right a little bit in the block because he's a big guy. But he has been an incredible addition to this team, and I'm excited to see how the rest of the season goes.
You make a super point. We have a super point as well. The Scapia
These are
super
designed
point.
well.
Here's what it is. It's a point that gives you 2 if you call for it, which you can only before your team has reached 12 points. If you win that super point, you get 2. If not, the opponent gets 2 on the scorecard as well. Now, Bank of Baroda super serve is something that Abhinav Salar will be gunning for. Watch out, Kochi, because he will pull out all those weapons in his arsenal. A super serve is one that is not touched by an opposition player, and it is worth 2 points. Right, when Mumbai play, normally it's an easy one to say 3-0, but this league is known to surprise us, guys. Will you still back Mumbai? You're wearing the Mumbai blue as well. Will you still say 3-0?
Well seen.
Or are you going to say, Kochi have blue as well, by the way. So, do you want to maybe predict an upset tonight?
No.
Mumbai?
Do you?
3-0?
Mumbai 3-0, they're 8% better at killing, they're 4% less in errors, and they're 22% better in the block.
And he's got 100% of his predictions wrong. What about you?
I get a lot wrong. not just in volleyball, in life, I get everything
Statistics.
wrong.
Statistics.
Thanks, yeah. I know.
Someone did his homework.
People love trying, right? Yeah,
Well,
basics always there.
What about you?
No Divani tonight for the first match. No craziness. So
Easy.
Mumbai 3-0.
Easy finish loading. I concur as well. Mumbai, the hot favourites to completely steamroll the Kochi Blue Spikers. Will it happen? Will it not? We'll find out. It's match number 20. It's Mumbai versus Kochi coming up live on the other side of this break on the Sony Sports Network and YouTube. Stay tuned. It'll be fun.
Good evening and welcome to Season 4 of RR Kabul Prime Volleyball League powered by Scapia. Get ready for the first match of the evening on this Tuesday evening. Mumbai Meteors versus Kolkata Blue Spikers! Mumbai Meteors won the toss a while back and they chose a side. And now let's welcome our referees for the match. First referee, Mr. Noorzan Omirzak, and second referee, Mr. D. Dayanidhi.
Good evening and a very warm welcome to terrific Tuesday here at the RR Kabul Prime Volleyball League powered by Scapia. We take a look at the first game of the evening in this double-header delight. Mumbai Meteors push on top. Right now in number 2 in the point standings, taking on the laggards. Kochi Blue Spikers coming to you live from the GMC Balayogi Indoor Stadium in Hyderabad. Well, Mumbai are resuming after a 5-day break, but they are comfortably ensconced in their number 2 position with 3 out of 3, and they have won all the 9 sets they have played. Kochi, on the other hand, have much to play for. They have won only 1 of their 4 games, and they have plenty of catching up to do. Right over, we have Sarthak Lal down there in the tunnel to welcome both the sides. Take it away.
This team is in need of a miraculous turnaround. Let's welcome the Kochi Blue Spikers!
Well, the Kochi Blue Spikers have been in serious need of inspiration right from the get-go. They lost their opening match against Chennai Humdinger in 5 sets, then went on to defeat Goa Guardians in an identical thriller. But the going has been rather difficult since they've lost to Kolkata and Bengaluru in 4 sets apiece. This is in effect a must-win game, but to compound their misery, they do not have the services of their ace setter Byron Keturakis, who's ruled out with an injury. The silver lining is that they have named P.A. Mohsin, a talented youngster, as a replacement, but much will hinge on Abhishek CK and Erin Verghese.
A team that is looking for 12 straight set wins. Come on in, the Mumbai Meteors!
Produced many a staggering number this season. To me, the one that stands out is the fact that they've conceded only 90 points in all. They come fresh after a 5-day break. They haven't lost a single set, and they have quite a bit of catching up to do, because Bengaluru have just leapfrogged them to the top of the points table. Manfred Wiesel and his men would want to reclaim this spot, and with a 6% error percentage across the 3 matches, they will fancy themselves against Kochi before the much tougher opponents come through. They're scheduled to meet Ahmedabad, Chennai and Bengaluru next, so they will be primed and ready to go. Alrighty, time now for the Indian national anthem.
Requesting all those who can stand to rise for the Indian national anthem.
నేషనల్ యాంథమ్ కోసం అందరూ దయచేసి నించోవలసిందిగా కోరుతున్నాము.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Well, here we go. It's time for the Mumbai Meteors to try and keep this winning run going. It's the perfect start for Matt Van Wezel and his team up against a fractured Kochi Blue Spikers. How much more adversity can one side have in one season is the question. Without Byron now, it looks like they are dropping like flies in the Kochi camp. As we have a look at the toss a little bit earlier on, Mumbai won it and they chose the side. Well, a little look at the Mumbai lineup. Amit Gulia, statistically the best player on the outside in the league, but alongside him he has Mateus Loftusness, who is very stable, especially in the reception and defensive decision-making. Peter Osvik will start in the middle alongside Abhinam Salar, who's had an impressive start to the season. Lad Vasant has impressed a lot too in the setting department. Shubham Chowdhury starts on the right side. He has grown as a player and as an athlete on that right side underneath the guidance of Matt Van Wezel there in the picture. He's a Dutch coach, he's doing wonderful things here. They're organised, they're disciplined, and last time they played, the Mumbai Meteors owners asked me, am I starting to believe? And the answer is, yes I am. Well, the Kochi lineup, the Blue Spikers, Erin Verghese understands adversity with this side. He's faced his fair share of adversity the last 2 seasons. Yasir Singh starts as the blocker. Abhishek has got better and better. Bipin is in as a blocker as well. Yamshad comes in as the setter. He replaces Byron. Nicholas Marichal is going to have to be the glue that holds everything together this evening, as this is a very different looking side than what this man had available to him at the start of the season. Saisvalan, the head coach of the Kochi Blue Spikers. Noor Jahan, the first referee for this evening's encounter. And, alongside him, Mr. Dianidi. Two lovely fellas officiating, and two lovely people sat next to me. Manish and Carla have made their way to the commentary box. Good evening, everybody. How are we?
All set for a super Tuesday night here at the RR Kabul Prime Volleyball League, powered by Scapia. Mumbai, the hot favourites, Kochi. Meanwhile,
Match
expect
number
to
one
put on a
this
show that
evening,
gives their
Kochi Blue
fans
Spikers
a reason to
versus the
smile.
Mumbai Meteors.
Mumbai
This
will
is gonna
serve first.
start soon, and I
There
want
is Amit
everybody
Gulia.
out there to have
Such a
your
calm
eyes on
figurehead.
the big screen for the countdown.
Kochi
with
will
me.
feel
Let's
slightly
go.
uneasy having
10,
had a horrid campaign thus
9,
far.
8,
But they need to do this for their
5,
fans.
4, 3,
They need to do this for
2,
fans who at the start of the
1.
season
Let's
felt
play.
that they had the team to go all the way. They've been marred by injuries to big players. And I'm sure those on court must look at it as an opportunity to shine tonight. And I'm really keen to watch Kochi's attitude. That is what I want to see more of from the Kochi Blue Spikers. Come out all guns blazing.
I agree with everything you've just said, Manish, in terms of the fans will want something, but I don't think it's really a win they'll look for. I think they'll understand that the odds are against them a little bit because of all the losses, but you can control effort and you can control fight and desire. And I think that's what you look for when the chips are down. Can you still give that level of intensity and work rate on what you do?
Every third sentence that Louis utters has to have a food reference. The chips are down.
Oh, man, chips with
Not a
cheese.
cakewalk.
Cheesy chips are down.
Not a cakewalk.
The cheesy chips are down with chili on top.
Bread and butter shot. Yeah, how many food puns will you do?
Bread and butter is great, isn't it? That is bread and butter by Shubham, by the way.
We've got Carla Bojer alongside, who's been enjoying the Hyderabadi hospitality as well. And how much has she enjoyed the Prime Volleyball League? She'll tell you in one Hindi word she's learnt.
Divani. I'm going Divani in this league. Every match is so different. Every match is, let's say not all the matches, but mostly all of them are. It's crazy for me to be here and to watch all the thrilling parts of it.
Yeah, who needs Disney World? Who needs to go on roller coasters? You got one right here. Service in loftlessness. This is exactly how Mumbai have just looked so at home out there. Loftlessness with a very calm pass. Erstvik coming in offensively, a first ball side out. Still, they're giving nothing to anyone this season. And it's so smart. The wider set is there to open up the gap between the two blockers. So it's doing exactly what it says on the tin.
Not a bad serve that, but the set should have been a lot better. It's a very poor set. Okay, here comes Shubham, gets one with a touch off the block.
Can you remember last night where we said Setu had this one ball and he chose to get up and volley it and didn't score? Loftlessness said, okay, I'm going to stay down. And look at the result. You sort of built through the rally with a free ball and then you put the ball away.
Yes, great fluidity from the Mumbai Meteors up until now, and you can't blame them for relatively quote-unquote easy fixtures at the start. It is how it is. You know, fair game. They won those matches 3-0.
Yeah, and look at this. I mean, and they're now meeting Kochi at Kochi's worst time. So we're not going to have the best Kochi. So there could be an argument here because Delhi 2 fans also didn't play that well against Mumbai. But did Mumbai just play really well in every game? There's an argument for that too. Their toughest test will come against the likes of Bengaluru later on. And also against Goa. Goa would also cause them another tough evening.
And I think to come back to yesterday's match, the Torpedoes, it's been great that they have been tested already and that they still were winning. So they had their moments yesterday. Not everything was perfect, so they had their reach outs already. Maybe there's something at the end in Mumbai Meteors. They need this in the league to get to the final, to get tested and have this close sets.
Yeah, and I think Matt Van Wezel would love a big test of character somewhere, because even if you look, even if they go undefeated the whole way through the league now, which could happen, but they have Bangalore as their last game, and they could both be undefeated on that day. Now, I don't know, but that game doesn't matter to either of them, so you're not going to be tested.
It might, because I think one plays 4. Oh, what about that block? That is a monster block from Om Basantlad, the 22-year-old from Tamil Nadu.
New India Assurance Super Block. Get up, big lad.
You know, the reason that game between Mumbai and Bengaluru might matter is the winner might end up taking the top spot, who plays the team at number 4.
Yep.
So that, I suppose, is the only... Oh, yes! That serve touched the net and nobody else, and therefore I think we have the first Bank of Baroda super serve, do we? Let's take a look at that. No, it touched the player. Sorry, I got a bit too excited. That one from Loftus Ness.
Unlike you.
Ah, it touched. It touched the number 13, Jansha, the setter.
But the idea of just touching, it's not too bad. I mean, Nicholas was on his way, but at least they didn't score 2 points, so it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, at least now it's only 7-3, not 8-3. As another one goes to the line, and it's another error. And this is the issue. We go to the more called technical timeout, and there's errors everywhere. Mumbai are not getting asked any questions. They are disciplined. But there you go. Time for a quick break. We'll be back shortly. The Amulco Emerging Player nominees, there are 2 rules for this. Manish, what's one of them?
You can't have played for India, and you've got to be below 25.
Oh, God, I was going to go straight to Carla Borger with that one, but Manish.
Oh, sorry.
2 wins. Look at Joel Benjamin. He's a great young talent at 21. I'm very impressed with him. Abhinav Sana. I mean, the future of Indian volleyball is very bright.
Yes, it is. And they are really young, so they are beginning of their sports career life.
And I'd like both your views on this. Janshat, the setter of the Kochi Blue Spikers. Janshat was also, of course, with the Kolkata Thunderbolts. Have you been okay with what Janshat's produced as a setter?
It's too early because we've had Byron there.
Not tonight, in the season, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit off, but like situations like that, the easiest ball to hit is to 6 if you're hitting to the middle. You've got to be able to hit to 5 and 1. And that's just easy money for Peter Østvik. He doesn't have to do much there. But Janshad's consistency, I mean, I've been a big fan of Janshad. But let's have a look now. It's a bit, yeah, that's good width, good speed.
2 great defensive pieces of work from the Mumbai Meteors. They've kept the ball in play. No easy pickings for the Kochi Blue Spikers. 2 outstanding moments of defense from the mighty Mumbai Meteors, the magical Mumbai Meteors. Take a look at that.
What a great net-rich super defense. Shubham with a chess defense.
Yeah, isn't it
Great one.
Isn't it great when your opposite chimes in with defensive plays like that? That's when you know things are going well. Your right side, we've seen a lot of poor defense at times on the right side, and it shows that that man's got them well organized if Shubham's really...
So they were practicing 5 days chess defenses?
Yeah, chess defense. Just
Yeah,
being in
chess.
being in the right place at the right time, which has never been a strong point of mine, ever.
Well, this is a one-way sort of traffic for a city that has been on an absolute cruise, the Mumbai Meteors.
So Louis is saying that the Mumbai Meteors, they got bored in their matches, so they needed to figure out some other elements.
I think they're always getting better, but I'm just suggesting that defensively they look really disciplined and they don't give anything away. Trying to catch me. I see you. Oh, super point! Chance to go to 13. Chance to go to 5 for Kochi. You gotta say it's tough, and you can see gradually how much Byron meant to this team. You could see straight away. Oh, that's maybe the first big error that Mumbai have made this season.
He wouldn't want to watch that on the highlights. By the way, if you miss out on any game, you've got full replays available on YouTube. All matches, 6 languages. A Scapia super point opportunity wasted with that oops serve. Not something that that man will be proud of. 11-5 then. Mumbai running away with it so far. Kochi have just not arrived tonight, sadly. Not a bad serve that. Amit Gulia off the block. And now that is symbolic of the kind of mindset Kochi have come into this game with. Just not switched on. It's so disappointing to see.
It's so hard to see them right now on court. First of all, our Kabul super spike. Oh, my heart is melting to see Kochi like this on court.
Yep. But also Mumbai are just not willing to give them anything either. They're not dropping their level, are they? Let's be honest. They're keeping up. Again, another defense. So again, they're just showing that's for the middle again. So Erswick is playing defense, and that's tight. That's tough.
You know, I remember in the pre-game show, I asked you, Louis, what kind of attitude Mumbai should be playing with, and I thought the 2 words you will use in response will be no mercy.
No, I think you're right. I don't know if it's a no mercy team. I mean, they're a team that serves more aggressively. They're a team that really put you under the pump more so. But this team is they're just sticking to being disciplined and doing the simple things well, and it's working. The NTPC MVP leaderboard. Joel Benjamin, look at him up there. And then Shubham Chowdhury looking to close that gap. And again, I think if you have a look, there's 3 Indian players on there, and Bansuri and Penrose make up the leaderboard.
2 players from Bengaluru there. It just tells you why the Torpedoes have done well. Shubham Chaudhary, meanwhile, representing the Meteors in that top 5. I think that table will evolve as we go along. Shubham Chaudhary has been so good, very quietly, very under the radar, not the kind of guy who likes to be in the spotlight. Just goes about his job very quietly, professionally. That man's good as well. I just wish this guy had more game time. Hemant. Not just for his long locks, but just for the edge and the fire that he brings on court. Carla?
Yes, we are big fans of him. Not only because of his hair, plays amazingly.
He does have a great lid though, doesn't he? As lids go, that's up there. Name me a volleyball player with a better lid than Heyman.
You know, if you had one camera only to see the movement of the Kochi players on court, it'll tell you it's a bit of a mess. It's so sad to see.
It's not even a mess, it's like just heart melting. They are not, I mean, okay, it's also, look to score 13-6, how you should feel. It's missing. They're trying, but there's no fire. They're missing their 2 best players.
Yeah, and I think everybody's been in tough situations when the situation's really heavy on you. And it's just a bit of a dampener, and I think Byron being injured would have been that final straw for them. Because not only was he their setter, he was very much their leader, and he would have very much have led them. So I feel sorry sorry for Byron. I mean, it must have been a bad injury for him to have, you know, had to call it quit on the season. Cabell super spike. So we just hope that he's okay and he gets better soon. But they're struggling without him being out there leading.
When they won that second game, I thought, wow, this could be Kochi's year. When they won that game without Vineet. And sadly, I mean, I feel for the Kochi fans, as I said. What a bad set there, that's good. That's what you want to see more of from the Blue Spikers. Nicholas, nicely done that.
I mean, they feel a bit cursed out there, I'll be honest. I spoke to a few of them. Lionel is out here working with their coaching staff, and he just said, we don't know what else is going to go wrong. It's one of those seasons where everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. And now they're 14-7 down. There you go, that's a bit better. Good level.
Who's that man? That's Abhinav, the number 10. 10 on 10 for that RR Kabul super spike from that man. He seals the deal in the first set, arrives on court, straight away makes his presence felt. And this game is only going one way. A hot and happening Mumbai Meteors. That's what they do to the opponents. Absolutely merciless. That's the sheer power and the punch in that spike tells you the kind of mood Mumbai are in. They win the first set 15-7, back in just a bit with set number 2 on Sony and YouTube. Stay tuned.
Prime Volleyball League powered by Scapia. 4 successful spikes to 7, 2 blocks to 0, 5 unforced errors. That's probably going to explain it. But what you don't see is the story behind the stats and how difficult this has been for the Kochi Blue Spikers. And I feel that Manish, what do you think they're serving up there, buddy?
Probably kadai paneer, butter naan.
I think they have a Dansak up there for the kid.
Spicy pasta,
Dansak,
Kubani ka meetha,
Dansak,
veg biryani,
Dansak,
curd rice,
Dansak,
dahi
chicken
vada.
Dansak, chicken Dansak. I don't want it.
I know.
I'm
Don't
definitely.
you miss the uppums we had in Kerala, in Kochi and Kerala last year?
Yeah. I mean, I like all Indian.
You
I
just
don't-
like food, just say it.
I don't discriminate on Indian food, buddy. I take everything.
Good serve that. But now take a look at Mumbai's response. I really hope that Mumbai don't lose their edge, their intensity in a game like this. And that's what you want to see more of. I thought they did receive it and set well. But then just the ease with which they transition from offense to defense and defense to offense is what makes this team dangerous.
Yeah.
New India shot on super block.
I mean, the one thing for me is that when Kochi do put 3 or 4 good touches together, Mumbai have got the tactical awareness to stop them. So it gets even tougher. Like even when they're playing well, or situations like this, it's still tough for them to score.
Even there, because of that ineffective block, Abhinav Salar looks back at his captain and says, "I'm sorry, that was on me, guys." Everyone seems to know their roles well, and you've got to credit the coach for it. When roles are so clearly defined, Carla, that's the first thing a coach must do.
Yes, sure, it's about coaching, but of course it's also about your squad, if they're capable of being coached. So both ways.
Yeah, and it's a short time, isn't it? You get these athletes for a month.
Yes.
The season is a month. You have to be ready to make big changes and work hard. And they have Matt Mazel, who brought in Loftus and Østvik into this team from his time in Norway. And I was just talking to the support staff down there.
Somehow that man reminds me of Gary Kirsten. Someone else, incredibly successful coach for the Indian team. Very low profile, far away from the spotlight, quietly does the job and creates a certain environment for players to revel in and to do well. And Shubham Chaudhary! Where did that land? Oh, he reckons it landed just outside. Thought about reviewing it and changed his mind. Good call that.
So he's Gary Kirsten, ex-South African opening batsman for cricket, Carla. And I'm Mike Gatting. Brilliant, thanks, mate. Thanks a lot.
Okay, someday we'll have a camera on Louis while commentating, and I'll tell you who he resembles.
Well, you can see me in the studio every day.
Mike Gatting.
Mike Gatting's about 30 years older than me, and he's a little bit bigger than me. Hi, Mike, if you're watching. Sorry about that one.
3-2 then. Loftus to serve. I feel for that man as well. Saiz Vardhan, the coach of the Kochi Blue Spikers. Good man.
He thought he's serving, but he went back on court. So it's Shubham bombing.
I said hello to Saiz Vardhan just before the game, and I saw disappointment on his face. A coach takes pride in what team goes and does on court, but if he keeps losing the resources to bring results on court, you can't blame the coach.
Yeah, I mean, Kabel's super spike. I agree, Carlo. I just don't think this is the coach's bad. And the thing is, it'll drain him emotionally because Indians are proud people and he's a proud coach. But if he just understands the situation and his worth, you can't really do much in this short time with just trees falling around you everywhere.
I mean, still, it's also about practice and the intensity. For sure, you can overtrain a team or do too less or too much. Yes, for sure, there's some influence. But there's a border where you need the quality of the players and you need to bring them together, but 4 weeks is nothing. It's short time.
Well, that point made it look so easy. Weak serve, pretty good reception, and then the set. And Shubham with the finish. 1-2-3, 4-3 the score in the second set. Still looking like a one-way kind of game in favor of Mumbai. Kochi yet to wake up. That's good. That is good from Kochi. That's what you want to see a lot more of.
I love the fact they've given him a go, Abel, because he's been on the bench a lot this year. And again, he's quick off the ball. He's going to come in. He's not going to be the hardest hitter, but he is going to ask a question, and that's a good question. Tip it short on the opposite.
It's a great tip.
It's what you call the tip-tap-tip. Tip-top tip.
Tip-tap-tick.
Boom. Tip-top. Boom. First for a spike.
Dublin. A month of Manish.
Oh, Shivam. Was he a touch casual there? Or was there a block?
Interesting now. Interesting, because we haven't seen Mumbai really drop their level throughout this. They've won everything 3-0. Let's just have a look. I mean, that's a big mismatch. Shubham's far higher than them. And that's a great block from Amal. Let's see if Shubham goes quiet here and whether he has a rough patch. We said earlier in the season that he doesn't hit the ball cross-court that much. A lot of the ball goes to the line of 6. They go to the outside. And, oh, look who it is. The man who never really makes a mistake. D. Lee was talking about him yesterday when I was having a chat. And he was just like, Amit is so good. He's
Well,
just so steady.
David Lee has good things to say about a player. That is a sure shot guarantee that he is a good player. And we've all seen what that man can do on court, Amit Gulia. I like his vibe as well, his personality. You know, he's not one of those come look at me kind of personalities. He's very happy to go under the radar, quietly go and do his job. And just get results, go back home, sleep happy.
Perfect. And Mushin's in from the start now, the youngster who's just joined. There's no Jan Shad. Kaben super spike, so Jan Shad's off, and that was not in the right spot, but Abhishek does the job. Welcome to the PVL, Mushin.
Yep, a young setter who has replaced Byron. Can you imagine? 4 days ago, he would have been sitting at home watching the action on Sony and YouTube, and he suddenly gets a call saying, "You're playing."
Yeah, I mean, he's one of Dragan Mihailovic's youngsters who was in the army. He was talking to us yesterday, and he had to call the coach and say, "Coach, can I play?" And he went, "Sure." No, he went, "Absolutely not."
20-year-old.
He's there anyway.
20-year-old from Kochi, Kerala. Okay, hot potato stuff back. And then a point to Kochi. Austin comes, he trains at the NCOE in Bengaluru under Pragan. Just got a job in the Air Force. Just 20 years of age, that tall setter.
And he's from Kochi. Can you remember the Andhra meal we had in Kochi? Was unbelievable. It's time for them all cool. Technical timeout in the second set here in Hyderabad. We'll be back shortly. Absolutely love Alibro here, and these are the Net and Rich top 5 liberos for the season for reception percentage. Anand leading the way, 66.7. And then we have a look through the next 4, and we can see that Ramanathan from Goa, we'll see him later on this evening. And there's Alan. Hello, Alan, out there for Kochi this evening. There he is. Go on, Chief. And they're winning, which is great news.
Carla, since you've been learning Hindi words, you know what the word Ashik means. Alan Ashik, you know what Ashik means?
You are beautiful.
Okay, I'll tell you in just a bit after this point. They blocked. Should he have gone boom boom Amit Gulia there? He looked a bit undecisive when the ball was up in the air. with the two blockers in front of him.
This is much better. And if I'm Mumbai, I'm not very happy with just the actions are not quite there at the moment. And sometimes when you feel like you're winning easy, it's hard to stay really aggressive and the adrenaline sort of stops working. And they need the adrenaline to kick back in fast.
There is Alan Ashik. Carla, the word Ashik means lover.
Liebhaber, we say in Germany. Similar.
A service error that takes the score to 10-6 in favor of Kochi. For a change, they are leading by 4. And 3 each service errors. But this game is more about who can stay intense. Mumbai sort of seem to have dropped their focus a little bit in the second set. I like that from Kochi. That is the rocket serve. How about that from Kochi? Wow.
And I think we're learning about Mumbai. Maybe you don't go after Amit Gula, you go after the libero a little bit more. And we're learning here a lot about Mumbai.
Amal Thomas, the 27-year-old with that serve. The top 5 attackers has 2 from Goa. That tells you why that team has done well. They just need to finish games well. Jerome Vinith, despite not being at his best, has 65. Can you imagine if he gets into top gear? Can you imagine the kind of tenor that guy can bring about on court?
Yeah. I would say there, look at that. There's no one from the top. There's no one from the top 2 teams apart from Joel Benjamin. That's interesting. Look at this guy coming on and making a difference, though.
Also a function of how many times they've gone to Jerome, you know, the Chennai. A lot of the teams don't have more than one player is because, well, that's how they've used their attackers.
Yeah, you have to balance the attack out usually, but if you have JV and he's hot, you've got to use him as well.
Like that, like Mumbai use Shubham Chaudhary when they want to. He's a sure shot fixed deposit that always pays off. Shubham Chaudhary now realizes enough.
It's interesting, isn't it, from Mumbai, because confidence is a funny thing. If they don't perform well tonight, there will be something lurking in the background for what has been a perfect start to the season. So they would like to just have this as a bit of a speed bump and not a complete roadblock for their performance.
It'll hurt their pride a little bit if they lose this set. They haven't lost a single set yet. And I think they've sort of decided to be more switched on. You can already see that in the way they're moving on court. Here comes Shubham, and he's been blocked. Hello, hello, 12-7 then. A 5-point lead. Will Mumbai lose their first set of season 4? A new India assurance super block from Kochi that has led to the Mumbai Meteors coach calling for a Skapia super point. Take a look at that. Brilliant. Shutting the door on the mighty Shubham Chaudhary.
Let's go, Kochi. Get a set. They're full of energy. Back in the game.
Blocking six well. Leaving a little bit of the line, no problem. And again, blocking 6 well. So that, for me, is the secret potion in here to why they're stopping Shubham. That's twice in a row. They're not blocking the angle, they're taking position 6 out. And, oh dear.
Here it is, our friend.
Well, 14-7 then, the set's not over. And while I'm a Mumbaiker, I'm sort of pleased for the Kochi Blue Spikers, for their fans, more than the players. The Skapia super point going Kochi's way. Mumbai have dropped their intensity and Kochi have upped there. So that's what's led to the score. 7 set points. Amarinder Pal Singh ready to serve with 7 set points in the bag. They just need to convert 1. And it's done. With that, Mumbai lose the first set of the season of what's been a super campaign for them. Most people predicted a 3-0 rout in favor of Mumbai. That's not happening, and Desiree Vardhan there is pleased. The head of talent, team management Desiree Vardhan. I spoke to her before the game started, and she was feeling sorry for the fans. Disappointed with all the injuries that this team has been plagued by. But she and the other coaching support staff and the owners and their fans will be pleased that they've won a one-sided set against the Mumbai Meteors. Back in just a bit with set number 3. Stay tuned.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Coachy's back. Back again.
Guess
Coachy's
who's back?
back, Coachy's back, Coachy's back, Coachy's back. We need a
Coachy's
Hindi
back,
version of it.
Coachy's back. Banish is looking really unimpressed. He's like, we get these commentators over and look at them.
I'm going to request the production team to send some food across for these two.
We are not allowed to hear our music in the car, so that's the way we are paying it back.
You are supposed to listen to Kishore Kumar and Rafi.
Oh, the ex-Calicut coach, Kishore Kumar.
Same name.
Oh,
Same name, different talents.
He's now a musician, is he?
Same name, different talents.
Oh, okay. Oh, now I know.
And there's a great Rafi as well.
It's not Kishore Kumar featuring Shiny Panther.
I wouldn't want to listen to that Kishore, the volleyball Kishore Kumar sing.
Okay.
He can tell you a thing or two about hairstyles, maybe.
Shoes.
Shoes.
The red darling shoes. Oh, there you go. Kochi are back in the house. And
how high is that ball toss? I'm going to ask you, yes.
I just wanted to wait for the right moment.
Why does he do that?
There's snow on the ball, so whenever you throw the ball or there's a high defense, you say there's snow on the ball because it's that high. I have no idea, but he likes it. I would have not be able to control it.
look at Adam again. He's been a great addition. So much so they named a timeout after him.
Can you imagine if you're on the receiving end of that kind of serve and if you see the ball being tossed up so high, you look up, you follow the ball, look down, and your eyes have to refocus. Oh yes! Shubham absolutely detonates that down the line. He's had enough. Oh, that landed long, sorry. I thought the idea was right. What am I need to go to an ophthalmologist. Such is the speed of these attacks.
Let's have a look. It's probably super close.
Manny's just got his mic on his head for anyone at home.
Wake up.
He's bowing into his mic.
I need to wake up like Kochi have. Wow, Hemant! That is what we call a tip-tap tip. A dumpling, a dollop, a little pebble in the pond. 3-1 to Kochi.
I've heard it all now. I've heard tip-tap-tip, I've heard a dumpling, but a dollop is a new one. Pebble in the pond is a good one. Hemant has had it again. Mumbai, could you imagine if Kochi do Mumbai here? That would be one of the wildest nights of the league so far.
I don't think, but again, this league is Diwali, so let's wait what's happening tonight.
Have you ever seen, I don't know, they're an underdog. Kochi have got nothing to lose, and that's always very dangerous to play against.
Sure,
Yeah, I mean it's.
you can go full swing, full. Just wanted to say, Meteors are also going full, but maybe not in the right direction with the serve.
Well, it's tough to play against because they really have no pressure. Arinder Pal.
I personally always didn't like to play against teams who has no pressure.
That's tough.
It's really hard. And I know if you're once on top, to stay at the top is more difficult than being in the role of a not leader.
Well, at least you've been on top, Carla Borger. I wouldn't know what that feels like, Manish.
Where did that spike come from? High up in the mountains. Loftusness delivers yet another very good-looking RR Kabul super spike. It looks even better on the replay.
There's a lot of small things to like about that. Amit Gulia's pass was very good. Created a lot of space from the side and got the ball into a good zone, but it's not working for them still.
I think Mumbai not sure what gear to hit. You know, one of those things, 5 service errors. I remember 2 in the recent past from Shubham. Nicholas is off court. They better not throw in the white towel. Fight, Kochi, fight. Make Mumbai earn this. Yeah, that's much better. Let the defense think of one extra ball. Mumbai being asked questions now. Here comes Loftusness. And it's done well! Beautifully done. See what happens when you believe you can compete. One step at a time. Make the process your priority and the result irrelevant. And the results will come.
This is just a small thing here, but look, you might not win the point by tipping on Shubham, but you do take him out the offense. So for the middle blocker, it can just go to the outside and worry about Loftusness. So you're sort of putting a lot more pressure on Loftusness by tipping on Shubham. And that's quite a good idea. I mean, that's one way to try and force the setter's hand.
Abhishek CK. Great serve. That is an incredible serve. A free ball loading for Kochi. Here we go then. Remember, the third ball has to go across to the other side of the net. Not a bad set. No. Mumbai are losing their way. They had that chance after that weak set from Kochi's side. What's up?
They tried hard, but it looks a little out of control.
They are performing, Kochi, even without their stars on court, and that is a huge compliment to them.
Yeah, we haven't seen Aaron on court, who's been their premier player. I think Kochi now looking at the long term. They're saying, okay, next year, let's give a lot of the younger boys a go. Let's give players like Hemant and Amal Thomas a lot more game time to see how they respond in a real game scenario.
I would suggest that that's probably the best thing the coach can do is get them sort of playing to be retained and playing to get them here next year and get them playing like that for Hemant. So again, the chips are down here, but there's so much you can play for, and it's the man with the $100 haircut that puts it away again. And that means it's time for them all cool. Technical timeout. Kochi are so back. The superhero came out off the hands of Amit Gulia. And we've tried to predict things in this league, but you predict things at your peril in this league because it always comes back to bite you on the backside. And Kochi have done that to us all this evening.
Yep, happy to have got all our predictions wrong. All of us thought 3-0 Mumbai. That is not happening. You might even be for what might seem like an upset result. Oh, the lefty bangs it down. Mumbai have unleashed a new name then. Nikhil, the Universal, only 20 years of age, comes from Bengaluru, Karnataka, with an RR Kabil super spike. Take a look at that. A lefty Universal.
I was going to say, put your hand up if you love a lefty Universal.
I do.
Yep, he does.
Harsh Chaudhary, Ahmedabad defenders, solid player.
He loves cheese on toast and a lefty Universal.
Cheese, chili toast, and a lefty Universal. And masala chai. Life's good. Boom. The double block. Just managed to get that ball to land inside that yellow area. 8-6 now.
You and your assurance super block. The changes are working for Mumbai. For the first time, Matt Mademoiselle's been scratching his head, trying to think of answers, and he's not had to do that this year so far. So this is actually not a bad situation for him to be in and to see what his bench can do. And that ball to one usually ends up in the ball going to four. That's a tactic that a lot of teams will use, serving straight down the line to one. It tests the setter's footwork a lot, so the setter has to get around the ball. And look at that, that's a haircut that can take on Hemant's.
That's a perfect tip. It's not getting up, it's just, you think there's coming a hard spike, but you just touch it with your little fingers and just put down.
Amal Thomas with that move, that winning point. 27-year-old attacker from Kerala. 3-point the lead now. Once again, the lefty asking some tough questions of that Kochi defense. It's been half blocked, still in play now. No, not anymore. And a net fault, I think, has been called for, was it? Let's wait for... Okay, point awarded to Kochi. What happened there?
Yeah, they're just going to question the antenna touch.
Review by the team. Mumbai.
I would love to get
Touch
the
antenna.
energy of Mumbai now because, as you said earlier on, Manish, you said if they're going to come out, did you call it the killer mentality? What was the phrase you used?
Lovely hands.
Whatever it was, we haven't seen it, have we? It was something about just coming out and having that mentality to put them down. And
In the first set we did,
Yeah.
Mumbai, and then suddenly they sort of switched off.
and that's interesting. That's good intelligence for every other team going towards the playoffs, I think.
It's like an imposter turned up, not the Mumbai Meteors in the second set. What we've seen of Mumbai in the second set was not Mumbai.
I'm curious because I don't see any antenna touch or any net. But we do have to say that the net today is again wobbly.
It's what, sorry?
Wobbly?
Sorry?
Wobbly?
That's a good one. Wobbly.
Wobbly.
Yeah, there you go. But
I saw
love
the
it.
net moving here. I did see the net moving, but what led to the net moving? Was there a touch elsewhere that made the net move and therefore the antenna? This angle certainly shows the antenna moving. We might have to look at it from another angle if possible. Okay. We'll wait the official call from the TV umpire.
Uh-oh. Kochi. I'm surprised, I'm impressed. For Mumbai, that sort of face sums it all up. They're not happy with the decision, but I would also suggest that they're in this predicament because of their own sort of actions, not because of the referees either. This sort of low energy performance has crept up on them.
Careful, boys. The boss is watching. The Indian coach.
He looks happy today.
How do you know? That expression never changes.
I can just tell a happy Dragan to a grumpy Dragan. Look at him.
You know
he's
something.
over the moon. He's the happiest man in here.
You know, I'd love to cast him in a movie.
Which one?
Okay, let's think of a plot.
What about
Think
what about the Minion one?
How about him as the bad guy in a Bond movie?
Yeah, he could be. Yeah, he could be.
I like the name as well, Dragan Bhattacharya. Oh, the lefty slaps it, blocked well. Mumbai. Dhulia, and everything that Mumbai are throwing at Kochi is coming back. He's being brushed aside by a resurgent Kochi Blues Biker side. Nikhil blocked. Then Nikhil sets it for the captain, who stands and tries to deliver, but it just does not have enough to win a point. Now, Kala Borger alongside from Germany is going more and more Divani.
This is Divani again.
What about that? The Bank of Baroda top 5 servers, and I mentioned Abhinav Salar at the top hour at the start of our coverage, very much there. Setu always a super server. Good, also good to see George Anthony, who celebrated his birthday yesterday, do well as well. And then there is Rohit Yadav from Goa, another very underrated server. He will be on court later tonight, where the Goa Guardians will be up against the mighty Kolkata Thunderbolts, Matan Takavar as well.
Dr. Evil, Austin Powers. You've never seen Austin Powers, though.
You can call him evil at your own
Yeah,
risk.
Dr. Evil's different.
I am not with you. I'm not messing with Dragan.
I'm with Evil. I'm just talking about him from a very long way away, hoping he's not listening.
He's so big he can have both of us in his front pocket.
And he's also one of the nicest guys you're ever going to meet.
Good cover up. Yeah, Mumbai somehow eke out a point then. Abhinav Salar from that front court. Shot set for him. Went for it. 11-8 now. Sketia super point for Mumbai, and that's 2 added to their kitty. That takes the score to 11-8.
If you would have told me at the start of the evening they would be calling super points to get within 3 in 2 sets in a row, I would have said you were mad. This is wild. And in the pressure build-up, top from the service line, Mumbai are going to have to do this, I think, from behind. Heymanth has been brilliant since coming on, but this is what I mean with Heymanth from last season. When he's absolutely cooking, he is a force, but then he can sort of have other games where he struggles to bring that same aggression.
But still, I saw a lot of ups of him all matches long.
And I think what we were saying so far about Mumbai having it easy is sort of showing its teeth here. This is the first time they've had they're in a position where they're not sort of cruising, or they got a feeling where it's not quite going their way, and off goes their MVP for the time being, and Amit Gulia. Okay, now we have seen everything.
Okay, now I have a strong hunch. Mumbai will strike back with brute force. I think they've seen enough. They've had enough of a jolt. They've had a wake-up call. Here's Nikhil. No, it wasn't Nikhil. Oh, great serve! I'm telling you, I think the air has changed a little bit. Mumbai will strike back with brute force like you haven't seen them. What has happened in the last half an hour or so would have hurt their pride a little bit, and they will hit back so hard that they will ensure they win this set. That's my hunch. We'll find out if that really happens.
Yeah, that's a good hunch. I don't know why the front court receiver's not taking that pass, though. He's kicked out the way and let Heymanth have it. It was a great serve, but for me, either Heymanth has to be starting on that sideline, not moving into it really late. As you have a look at the New India Assurance top 5 blockers. Oh, Prince! Hello! Abhinav in second place from Ahmedabad. He's having a good season. Mujib, Penrose, Shikhar Singh. As, well, Penrose is the only blocker who's not a middle blocker on the top 5 blockers. Interesting.
Maybe next game he starts as a middle.
Ah. I wonder why... Oh, he's here tonight because his own team are playing, Mr. Patodia.
If he's wearing a simple polo jersey, Kolkata not playing. If he's wearing that India tricolored sweatshirt or a jacket, Kolkata are playing. Should know that by now.
Yeah, that's true. If he's wearing a shirt with his own name on the back, his team are playing.
Yeah. Shubham! Oh, has been blocked. Well done. Wow, I think Kochi sensed that Mumbai will come hard, and they've upped their focus as well. They've blocked Shubham a couple of times. I don't know about the result of this game, but they're certainly showing the other teams a way to trouble Mumbai. Time to gather intel for the other 8 teams.
Yeah, I said this previously. If you block position 6 on Shubham, he's having a tough day. And that's what they're doing. They're taking out the meat of the court. They're being early with their hands. And he has to hit more angles for me, Shubham. He doesn't hit anything to the cross-court sideline.
Totally agree, and I think the coaches are listening to you, Louis.
I don't know anything.
That's more like it from Loftus-Ness.
So Mumbai is perfectly set up.
Lovely green shoes, those Amal. Fancy. Bang! Take that! That's a cracker from Kochi. What a spike from the spikers. Abhishek CK, we spoke about him at the start of our coverage. And that is why he is one young man to watch out for, Abhishek.
Yes, exactly. Great spike. He saw the one-on-one block and hits it full.
3 set points. Hello, hello. What's up, Mumbai? Wake up, Mumbai. Loftus-Ness certainly does not like the snooze button. He knows that you cannot allow Kochi to this third set. Because who knows what the fourth set will bring. Kochi, meanwhile, have 2 more set points and they'll want to kill it now. They will have a chance to spike. A lot rests on how big Shubham serves. He's had a couple of service errors. Big one coming up. Wow! On demand! Massive serve! Straight at Alan Ashik. No love for Ashik from Shubham Chaudhary. What an incredible serve there under pressure.
Yeah, I mean, the libero's got to see that, take a little step and stay on his feet. He's just been wiped out. Shubham with a great serve, though.
It's coming again, straight at Alan Ashik. He's positioned himself slightly wider. Service error, and would you believe the hapless-looking Kochi Blue Spikers are now leading this game 2-1 at the end of 3. Mumbai have been forced by resurgent Kochi. Where has this Kochi been?
Well, they are flying, but the City of Dreams are having a nightmare here in Hyderabad. Too many errors, they've been put under pressure throughout, and in the end, it's the Kochi Blue Spikers, the underdogs, that lead 2 sets to 1. believe it, Manish can't believe it, Carla can't believe it. Kochi Blue Spikers losing all of their players with injuries are 2-1 up against top of the league who haven't lost a set yet. Now they've lost 2 sets in one evening against a team who had nothing going for them before this evening. I don't think the stats matter at the minute, KB. What is going on? Can you explain it? I don't think I can.
I mean, the Mumbai started really good. Then they fall a little in a hole. They had a lot of problems now to get back in their rhythm. But on the other hand, it's good that they've been tested. I mean, to win everything 3-0 is way too easy for this league. So it's a good challenge for them right now.
I completely agree, Kara. In fact, in the break, I was just thinking if this is good or bad for Mumbai. I think this is a wake-up call just in the nick of time. We spoke about how they've had relatively easier games at the start, and the challenge will get tougher as they go along. And you'd rather get a wake-up call now than later.
One is about the wake-up call, and what happens if they lose? Nothing, or at the end? What do you think?
I think it changes. I don't think it matches with them making the Final Four. I think they make it. But it certainly gives a lot of other teams confidence that if they come out and send it against Mumbai, that they're not unbeatable. Because this is really below par from them. And I mean, how about the young lad who's come in setting this evening instead of Janshad? Since he's come on, everything's changed. Mushin's certainly had a little bit of a night to remember. And I like the width, I like the speed, I like the way he's going about his business.
Now, can you imagine how the mental makeup would have changed and evolved in the next 3 sets, in the first 3 sets?
Review by the team.
They've chosen to
Kochi,
review it.
net fault.
Faiz Vardhan, the coach of the Kochi Blue Spikers, asking for a net fault against Mumbai. Here we go then, we'll find out. At the start, Mumbai would have been thinking 3-0. Then they said, okay, hang on, we've lost a second, maybe 4-1. Now, they'll have to win 3-2 because they've lost 2 sets.
Yeah, they've dropped a point, haven't they? At least. Ready.
Bengaluru will be watching this game very closely as well because it's a battle of the top spot between the Bengaluru Torpedoes and Mumbai. They've been the 2 form teams thus far. Bengaluru is still the only other unbeaten team apart from Mumbai in this league. Was there a net touch? Well, the net has moved a little bit, but who touched it? I didn't see any touches there. It's when he comes down is when the net moves just a little bit.
So now we're going to see a different Kochi. We're going to see Kochi that have something to lose. Because they've had nothing to lose all game. They've been able to throw everything at it. The kitchen sink's gone at it. And now they can see the finish line. And sometimes that's a bit of an issue. Let's see if Mumbai step it up. And let's see... oh, what a swing that is! Kochi. Again, 2 up in the block. That's a real... calculated, aggressive swing. Nothing wrong with that.
Mumbai find themselves at a tricky crossroad in this Season 4 journey. Loftus-Ness. I didn't quite like the sound of the palm hitting the ball. It wasn't the usual whack.
I'm going to teach you something. Spatch.
Team Mumbai, ball
Spatch.
in out.
Which is?
That just what happened is a spatch.
So that means the thumb is still inside the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a great spatch though.
On the line.
See, if you say he spatched it, it's a bad contact of the ball and it's a bit of a flat contact. What do you say in German?
Achtung!
Oh, we're not so funny in Germany. No funny words. German potato.
Good observation.
Self-reflection. Yet another service error from Shubham Chaudhary. Will not be very pleased with that. It's his service error in the last set, which helped Kochi cross that line.
That's
Very
actually
up and down.
unfair. I know a lot of fun Germans, Carla being one of them.
No,
But
don't cover
but
up.
when you go
It's
out,
too late now.
I went to a Robinson club once for a volleyball camp, and everybody dances the two-step. That was the wildest thing I've ever seen. Very different to Indian-style dancing.
The Indians are pretty good at dancing. I love it. Everybody shows their passion, stands up, and everybody's dancing. I really love it.
You guys make good cars, very good with technology. A very passionate football fans as well. That is a little bit of luck that Mumbai wanted, and they will take it. They lead by 2. They've got to now consolidate this 2-point lead and finish this in 4. That's what their intent should be. Off the net, and just a touch that saves them a point.
No, I don't want to say it again, Louis.
Wobbly.
Wobbly.
There you go. I love it.
Very wobbly net today.
But look, that's unbelievable.
Bibian gets into the act as well. Everybody's joining the party from Kochi. When a team has nothing to lose, they somehow seem to unlock a gear that they perhaps didn't realize they had.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're getting a RR Cavell Super Spike, but we're also getting a bounce back again. We had a bounce back when Vinny Kumar got injured. It sort of united the whole squad and they played their best volleyball. I think we're getting the same feeling here that Byron's gone, so they're all going to unite and try and push. Let's see if they can be consistent.
Hemant tried to absolutely drill it down the line to zone 5. Not a bad idea when you're hitting them so fast, go down the line. To disturb the service reception and then the set. But unfortunately the execution wasn't there and the Mumbai lead by 2.
Östvik serving.
Östvik.
Östvik.
Okay.
Say that again.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! That block from Mumbai. A new and near assurance super block. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I thought you were having a fit then. That was unbelievable. Some of the best commentary I've ever heard in my
Great
life.
new India assurance super block.
Oh, by the way, since you mentioned commentary, this incredible league is available in 6 languages now, including Kannada, on YouTube, and on multiple languages on the Sony Sports Network as well. Once again, the block. Mumbai denying easy spike points to the Kochi Blue Spikers. It's a bit of a hot potato situation. Here comes Golia! And it's done. 8-4. Mumbai have well and truly pressed the reset button in the last 3 minutes. The coach is going to be poker-faced as ever as we head into an Amul cool technical timeout. Stay tuned.
Yakin top 5 setters, successful percentage is what we're looking for. Lads, Vasant leading the way. Titin. Matt West just gone down a couple of places after last night, but I think he had a pretty good evening when Bengaluru beat Chennai 3-1. Preet was also very good off the bench earlier on this week. Okay, Mumbai, when the going gets tough, you've started to step up again here. And that's another good serve down the line to position 1. Just no errors. And that's just too tight with the first touch from Östvik. Amit does a good job of passing, getting off. But again, the middle blocker knows exactly where the ball's going. They've taken a real smart move here. They've taken Amit out of the defense, and they've said, okay, we're going to go on their other weapon, which is Shubham, and again they take 6. And that's Amol Thomas. He's not the biggest, but he's in the right position with the hands.
You know what I'd do if I were Mumbai? I'd give Shubham a bit of a break and play Nikhil as a regular universal in the rest of this game. Just give Shubham a break. It's not working out for him.
What about give him higher sets?
Yeah.
Also, I think it's
2.1 meter guy.
it's more a
how about
mood and
hitting-
mindset and form issue.
And how about hitting another angle but 6?
Fair. But I'd give Nikhil a go because you might need him later in the tournament.
Is it just because you have a lefty universal bias?
I do.
He's Schmitten. Schmitten for lefty universals, this one. High off the hands.
Shubham perhaps just needs a bit of a break, a bit of a breather to think of what he's doing. His serves aren't working well. He's been blocked multiple times. He needs to perhaps think it through. Try Nikhil, just for a bit of variety, Mumbai, will you?
Should I go down and tell the coach?
No, I can't let you. I can't trouble you. So I know that all the teams go back to the hotel and watch the reruns on YouTube.
But
So
I could also,
they will get the message
I
across.
can also stop by the VIP box and bring you some naan or some.
We've got a lavish meal waiting for you at the hotel, so don't worry about
There you
that.
go.
I've got you covered.
Just so you know,
Thanks.
I'm waving now at Matt Van Wezel. I'm actually waving, see if I can get his attention to get him come up a secret spy.
That's nice. That's even better. You run the middle and it works. Oh, Karthik, former captain of the Bengaluru Torpedoes, a Bangalore boy, gets a game as well. So it's good to see Mumbai mixing things up a little bit, sending a few other players in.
Yeah, Kabel super spike, Captain Karthik on time-ish. A little bit late, but gets the ball away.
30-year-old from Chennai, that man. This is, I think, the first glimpse we've had of him in this season. The middle blocker, Karthik. Now, we have to, at the end of the game, I think the one area that Matt Van Wezel will work on is the number of service errors. There will certainly be a conversation. Take a look at that, 8 of them.
Do you want Carlo to go down and tell him? He's speechless now.
Oh, great serve. They run the middle again, and it's worked. Enough power in that Karthik shot, but the ricochet to land long, and Mumbai now lead by 4 and just 4 away from taking this game to set number 5.
I definitely don't disagree with you. There's been a lot more errors this evening than we've seen previously for them. Attacking-wise, serving-wise, and something they've done very well is limit damage. But let's go. Big move this for Kochi. If they get back to 2, they have a chance. It's Escapia, super point, and there's a lot riding on this one. Oh my days! What was that? It's a paintbrush!
No way!
They
It's
cut for a
still in the
defense
game.
though. Karthik serve, I think.
Net
Net
touch.
touch.
What?
No way! Always expect the unexpected. And I think it was Karthik serve. I hope we can get this back again. This was unbelievable. Almost the old back spinner. Luckily he got it over. And
He got stuck with his left feet.
yeah, Scapia super point. Not the best Scapia super point we've seen this season by a distance. We've seen better, but we'll take it. It's all good fun.
The funniest super
Yeah.
point we ever seen.
Oh, next up, we have the Thunderbolts against the Guardians. The Guardians, we haven't seen them for weeks. They've probably been sunning it on the beaches at home for a few days.
5-day gap for the Goa Guardians. It's East versus West. The inaugural champions Kolkata versus the newbies of this league with my favorite sky blue color. The Goa Guardians will be on court for match number 21 a little later tonight, right after this on the Sony Sports Network and on YouTube in 6 languages. Season 4 of the RR Kabul Prime Volleyball League, powered by Scapia. Mumbai now lead by 6 and just 2 points away from taking this game to the 5th set. Hemant! Oh, great dig from Mumbai. They'll have to come again. Hemant tries again. Still in play. Free ball. Chance for Kochi. Where is the winner coming from? A pipe loading. No pipe. Just a push. Amit for Shubham. Pushes it, gets a touch. Still in play. The ball's being recycled so many times in this match. And what an anticlimactic end.
For sure, longest rally of the match.
Environmentally friendly volleyball.
Great net bridge, super defenses, I would say.
We love a 5-setter here. We didn't have this one going to 5. And Kartik, with the big paintbrush Scapia super point, has found his rhythm, and the serving is much better. Hey man, there's a good dive into the angle that from Shubham. He reads that nice. Pipe, the speed of the pipe. I've got to say, I would have liked to have seen more of Amal. He's not big, so you can see why he's not playing, but he plays big. He doesn't hold back, he plays fast.
He's really one of the shortest guys in the league. He's 180.
He can't be that short because Manish hasn't called him a little man yet.
You can't, not allowed to talk height with Louis and I around. It's against the law in India. You know that?
I'm very sorry. What's the word sorry?
Let's talk about that It's done. It's the end of the 4th set. Mumbai, who had lost their way a little bit after the 1st set, have come back onto the highway, and they're on course. And they look pretty good to seal the deal in 5 sets. Won the first, lost the next 2, and they're back. They won the 4th set, and the challenge is now for Kochi to once again show us what they did in set number 2. An absorbing battle awaits us in set number 5. Back in just a bit with the decider. Stay tuned to Sony and YouTube.
into a fifth and final set. 24 successful spikes, 5 blocks to 6. Unforced errors very high for Mumbai here this evening compared to what we've seen previously, where errors have been kept at a minimum, KB.
I think the Meteors are back in the game. Back again.
I think so. Mumbai's back. I think that's okay. I'm interested in coaching reply here. Heyman, pretty sure has played for both teams. He's been great today, Heyman.
Yeah, I agree. But don't you also feel like the Meteors haven't been like going crazy? They were still has a great composure.
Yeah, composure, patience maybe. Oh, what a great start. That is a fine serve and a fine big serve. Go on, serve it outside. Wow, Kochi! Service pressure, good defense, and rocking down the line.
Amal Thomas, absolutely top set. Goes cross court. Shubham being stopped once again is a cause of concern for the Meteors. No chance for Vipul to recycle that firecracker coming at him. Diwali has come a bit early for Kochi, has it? What a rocket. Once again, same serve. Mumbai try another kind of set. Vipul Kumar, third ball had to go across, free ball, chance for Kochi. Here comes Amal. Blocked once. Will they go to him again? Yes, they will. Third time, Mumbai lucky.
I love what they're doing here. They're serving Loftus short, and they're taking the physicality out of his approach and his hit. So in theory, you either give it back to him not in rhythm, or you take the risk with a very long set to Shubham, where you're going to be struggling for rhythm on both your pins. So the short serve is a very good one here from Kochi, and I like the way that man's thinking. He's always thinking about taking one of the hitters out of the offense, and I think that's really worked for them this evening. I think that's what he's thinking anyway.
I mean, it's great when the... Let's have first a look on this one. Ooh. What do we see here? I didn't see finger getting the ball, touch the ball. Really successful.
Someone saw a touch, I think. Really successful. I'd be interested to see the reactions of Mumbai. They're not complaining too much. Not too many complaints. Kochi off to the dream start here. And the service pressure's still good from Amal. Oh, what a touch! Wow! Be careful in there, jumping over advertising boards. But that's what the Kochi fans wanted to see. Brave from Alan Lover. What a chase this is. I don't know if I would have done that.
Well, I think he had those cushy Scapia sofas on the other side of the hoarding. He'd be okay.
Yeah, great seats there.
That man, Alan Ashik, dumped over. Should he have let that go, Amal Thomas? He was on the edge of that line. Was at a certain height. He could have, should have perhaps let it go.
Kartik's changed this game from the service line. I know we had a little laugh about his spatch earlier on, but he's really gone back and started to serve with a bit of intent and a little bit of speed. The subs are doing this for Mumbai.
Yeah, that's been clearly to cross court out, and this is a little unlucky. unlucky. We have a great pass, so he has time, and he has a really high block for sure, but this is kind of breaking out, and that's way too much power.
He's so square onto the net that trying to get that ball away from the body is tough if you try and hit it that hard. What we say about Heyman, he really has to try and hang in there. And now he's been blocked. It's almost as if Shubham goes, I know you're going to hit cross court, so I'm just going to dive in on you late, show you it's open, take it as a show, then take it away.
Yeah.
India Insurance super block.
If I can't spike, I will block you, said Shubham Chaudhary. You cannot keep that man out of the game, the number 18, Shubham Chaudhary. The Karthik Madhu gets set to serve with Mumbai leading by 2 in this 5th and final set of this game, match number 21.
Heyman has to come back to the line. He's out now anyway, but have to bring him back to the line at some stage.
Shot set, Amarinder Pal can't get it through. They'll try again, Kochi. Chance now. That made an absolute mess of it. I thought the response there should have been a lot better than that. Erin Burgess, it's been a while, my friend. It's been a while since we saw you.
Yeah, that set's as tight as it comes.
And you have a big wall right from Mumbai Meteors right now at the net. There's a big block.
Yeah, you have a massive block there and you go, I'm going to set tight. It's probably not the answer. Oh, Kochi. You've done so well, Kochi. And you should be very proud of yourselves, but you need to do something here.
So what happens? Set us in the back, so the pass is really, really close to the net, and he's not allowed to rescue this on the other side, so he needs to keep it, and that's a big bummer because they played very well.
Yeah, trespassers prosecuted. Can't go over the line there. 6-2 the score in the 5th set. And that's the Kochi journey up ahead. Only 2 games left. The next one against last year's champions, Calicut Heroes, who are also having a horrid campaign. And then against the mighty Ahmedabad Defenders in their last game on the 21st of October.
The Defenders, they're going to be a hot topic towards the Final Four. Can they sort of put their best foot forward? I don't think we've seen it yet. The Heroes, I think, are doomed at the bottom of the league. Let's see, look at those seats. Are you having a good time? Are you comfortable enough down there, our guests?
Those are business class seats.
I wouldn't know what one of those is, unfortunately, Manish. Would you?
I think maybe we should do commentary from there next year.
Yeah, I'm in. Someone who's used to sitting on those seats is Carla Border.
Okay, Mumbai have given themselves a chance, very alert in the defense. And so are Kochi on this occasion, coast to coast. Once again, great defense. Karthik Madhu helps create a ball for Loftus-Cheek. And, well, I suppose one defense had to blink, and it was Kochi. As Mumbai lead by 5. 7-2 the score in the 5th set.
Great defenses, net-rich super defenses. You see Alan before on the ground. You see even this one, they're touching with one arm, but unluckily there's nobody to set. Nobody wants to dive there.
I'm going to say Karthik's name again because he got himself into a great position on the edge of the block to make that big. And he's back again serving. And for me, he's come off the bench and he's given them something. I don't know what it is, some consistency serving, a bit of energy. On the flat line in Hyderabad, a bit of zest. Shubham's made 3 blocks.
If I remember correctly, I think Karthik, who's just gone off court, used to work for the postal department, I think. And he's moved to the income tax. I suppose he's brought along some good news for Mumbai.
Karthik?
Yeah, I think.
Works in income tax.
If my memory serves me right, was a part of the postal department, moved to income tax.
Get off the court, Karthik.
He's a likable taxman.
Okay. I thought so too.
Another point added to the Norwegian Stars of Mumbai as they lead by 5. Mumbai. Time now for Rahul Kool. Technical timeout.
The Mumbai Meteors schedule defenders up next. That will be a good game. Batsuri up against Shubham will be a very fun watch with the likes of Ankamuti, Shanti John. They will test this Mumbai team. That will be their toughest game of the season. Then they have the Blitz and the Torpedoes. Chennai Blitz needing to win every game now.
Yep, they've eased into the tournament well, 3 wins, so that really will hold them in good stead as they go along. And I'm so glad that they've been pushed and tested at just the right time tonight. It'll make them re-look at what they were doing, and who knows, they will come back with this renewed vigor and force, assuming that they win tonight.
Yeah, they've had to dig for this, haven't they? And I mean, it's not been pretty, but at least they've had to dig for it, and they haven't had to do that yet.
And we've been talking about rhythm. And if you have a 5 days just practicing, leading this much all the matches before winning 3-0, it's not easy. It's not easy to come back.
Mumbai now 6 away from sealing the deal in 5 sets. Pipe, no, just a push. The libero, Vipul, third ball, free ball. Kochi looking for the 5th point. Another push, no pipe there. What's happening? Strange rally. Shubham can't get it through. Vipul, who will he set for? Shubham again. He's been blocked. How many times has Shubham been blocked? The same story. Rinse and repeat.
Yeah, he's had some trouble. And this, I mean, this reminds me of last season, you and your assurance. I feel like KB thinks that this set's not quite where it should be. I would tend to agree, but look at the discipline. Oh, Matt Van Wezel saying we're gonna review this one.
You have much time to take your review.
They have 10 seconds, right? Raise the paddle. Review denied.
Right. Shubham's fine. He gets blocked. Again, hitting 5 and 6. And he gets blocked again. I don't think anything's under the net. I think it's okay.
Moving on, then 9-5. Another push. Was there a touch? No, there wasn't. As landed long, and Kochi straight away want to review it. Or will they not change their mind? 10-5 then. 5 away from winning this 5th set and the game, Mumbai.
Yeah, I feel that Amal would have wanted to get that touch. You know exactly what he was doing. I like him though. He plays big, and he has to because he's small, but you have to constantly be aggressive.
Farhan, the coach of the Kochi Blue Spikers, wants to reduce the deficit by 2. Therefore, he's called for that Scapia super point, which is worth 2, remember. If it doesn't work, Mumbai go up 12-5. Great spike. That's an incredible swing for the Kochi Blue Spikers from Abhishek CK. Their 24-year-old universal who comes from Calicut. Scapia super point to Kochi. The deficit now down to 3.
Funny, I thought he may go down the line. This was also open, but he finds a way through the block and nice swing from the back row.
At 10-7, do they have a chance, Kochi? This next point, if they win one here, they're just chipping away at it. No. That's not Kartik again, is it?
Well, have a look on this new India insurance super block. But also lovely to see the middle blocker with the one leg. We didn't see this ever before.
Vipul and Kartik apart, that double block for Mumbai. 11-7 the score now, for the lead, 4 away.
Post box block.
Didn't work, that ball landed outside. No repeat act. Amarinder Pal gives it the full whack. Touches Kartik and goes long. Haven't seen enough from Amarinder Pal. Sing for us to say, wah, Guru, wah, Paji, wah.
Wah, Paji, wah, man. Okay. And now it's just turning into one of those games where it's really scrappy. Where in the earlier sort of sets 2 and 3, it wasn't this scrappy. And Mumbai have just got to get over the line here. Kochi have sort of dropped their spirits and their level.
12-8 then. Amit Golia to serve. Really high ball toss, very signature Amit Golia. Beautifully served that. Shot set. And there we go then. We asked for it and Amarinder Pal Singh has done it. And what do we say when he does well?
Wah, Paji, wah, man! Wah, Paji, wah! Ah, Kapil super spike. What touchy one. We have a good finish on our hands. Mumbai would be devastated if they let this go, but if you remember last night, the Bengaluru game, there's always a chance.
Good serve. Loftus-Ness. Will go again. Still can't find the way. What an incredible shot that is. That's the first we've seen from Evie Wonder, Erin Burgess. Okay, hello, 12-10.
Something back there on the backcourt as well. This first one, absolute money, but this one too. Loftus-Ness deciding not to play with the 3 touches like we saw in the first set. He gets after it, he gets dug. And have a look, Evie Wonder.
Yeah, Erin Burgess is the captain. It's been a bit of a lonely battle for him. No Vineet Kumar, Byron's gone as well. Vineet, if you're watching us at home, wish you luck, my friend. Get well soon. Great serve. Loftus-Ness! The frustration of that last point was the reason he hit that ball so hard. Matt Van Wezel says, relax, guys, we've got this. 2 away now from sealing the deal. Loftus-Ness with that RR Kabil super spike. Great swing. Unstoppable.
Such a laid-back customer, but under pressure he's very aggressive. That's a very good trait. 2 good traits. Kartik. Been great. He's helped change this game. There's an error through the pipe. And Mumbai have 4 match points. It hasn't been as pretty as we've seen previously. But they found a way. Let's see if they can finish this off. Kartik serving has been a big part of this comeback. A run in the last set, a couple of runs in this set as well. Kochi have been brilliant for 2 sets considering the circumstances that they are in. But they've saved 1 match point against them. Can they be resilient? Can they hold off? They need 3 to tie this up at 14-all. Heavy advantage to the Mumbai Meteors. And that is a cookie serve. But it's a cookie serve that's shanked. Wow, and it's got Mumbai's way. Crazy way to finish the game. No reviews so far from the Blue Spikers, and it's Mumbai that continue on winning ways. I don't think they'll be overly happy with this performance, but they will be incredibly happy with the result after going 2-1 down. Loftus was there again, under pressure. Kartik off the bench certainly added another dimension. Maybe Matt Van Wezel has more questions than answers after this game, but he will be happy with the character his team showed in sets 4 and 5. Kochi, having lost so many of their big stars due to injury, have showed that they have depth, that they have some real resilience in what is a lot of adversity this season, but they couldn't get over the line in the end.
Yeah, they lost their way a little bit for a while, but then they'll be really pleased and satisfied with the way Mumbai have gone about their comeback. They had to press the reset button, they had to dig deep, refocus, think of a few tactics. Got the likes of Kartik Madhu to come back on court, who's really been the game changer. Loftus as well, delivering hot as ever in the front court. Shubham Chaudhary had a bit of a mixed night, but he'll have a lot of lessons that he will take into his next game. Mumbai stay unbeaten as well. This is their 4th consecutive win. It may not have been in straight sets, but they will take this, the win and the million lessons that they will have or carry into their next league stage game. The semi-finals are calling the Mumbai Meteors as they register their first win. They lost set 2 and 3 and came back strongly to press the reset button. Found their way back and crossed the finish line comfortably. That's how it all ended. Mumbai 3, Kochi 2. Back in just a bit with the presentation. Stay tuned.
to the RR Kabul Prime Volleyball League powered by Scapia. Mumbai Meteors survived a scare from the Kochi Blue Spikers, who put in a spirited display, having trailed 1-2. The Mumbai Meteors came back with rare vigor to close out proceedings. The match began on expected lines, with Mumbai Meteors managing to make most of the advances. They continue to attack from the middle. Abhinav Salar proving his mettle with gumption, and it seemed like they would coast to victory, but Kochi Blue Spikers had other ideas, prevailing over in the second set 15-7 after a slew of mistakes by their counterparts. Well, the third set was a lot more closely contested, and eventually a service error at a critical juncture from Shubham Chaudhary gave the third set to the Blue Spikers. But the fourth set saw Mumbai Meteors roaring back into contention and showing just why they have remained unbeaten all through the RR Kabul Prime Volleyball League. And set number 5 saw them consolidate on their gains and ensure that they completed the match without any further ado. A large part of the credit for the turnaround would go to Karthik A, the former captain of the Kochi Blue Spikers in the inaugural edition. And Mumbai Meteors, having lost their first set in this match, eventually went on to clinch the game 3-2. And the numbers will illustrate how close this match eventually turned out to be. Mumbai Meteors edged ahead of the Blue Spikers by just a couple of successful spikes. The blocks were fairly evenly contested, and Mumbai Meteors made way more unforced errors than you would usually expect them to. By virtue of this win, Mumbai Meteors secured 2 points and now find themselves on top of the table. Kochi, however, continue to languish in number 9. However, they have a point to show for their effort. Well, time now to ensure that Mumbai Meteors will be heard. Over to you, Sarthak, for the presentation.
A team that won 10 straight sets today. The Spikers did challenge them. They won 2 against that team, but the Mumbai Meteors crossed the finish line in some style. This is a special presentation ceremony, as I have Hannah Muthoot, the co-owner of the Kochi Blue Spikers, joining us. I have Swati Nigam, co-owner of the Mumbai Meteors, with us. Representing RR Kabul is Mr. Amit Kotak, and representing Scapia, Mr. Mayank Kushwaha, a proud customer. Thanking our lovely sponsors, RR Kabul, Scapia, New India Assurance, NTPC, Bank of Baroda, Amul, Mutual Fund Sahiya, Red Bull, Cello, Costco, Net Enrich, Eakin by Paragon. We're going to start with the Scapia game changer of the match. This Norwegian was on fire, and he was super consistent in this 5-set performance. Come on in, Matthias Loftusness. Collect your check worth 10,000 rupees. And it was not easy, because a team that was steamrolling through, winning 9 sets before entering this one, winning their 10th in that first one, the second and the third test, once it was lost. Questions were asked of this team, but they turned it around, winning the 4th and 5th, courtesy some good performances by Matthias Loftusness. And now for the RR Kabul player of the match, Karthik, come on in. You were super dominant. You are our RR Kabul player of the match. The serves, the spikes, the blocks, on point. Whatever his team needed, Karthik did deliver. He did it for a team that was, for the first time in season 4, really tested. Karthik, you were splendid today. The consistency, the aggression matched with the consistency. How was the mindset like? What were you thinking today?
माइंडसेट सिर्फ यही था, हम लोग यही प्रैक्टिस करके आए हैं, मतलब हम कंसिस्टेंसी रहना है बस. आज फर्स्ट सेट सब ठीक था, सेकंड सेट में थोड़ा डिस्टर्ब हो गया, बस वो मोटिवेट करके फिर पे ट्रैक पे लाना था, वही था हमारा मोटिव. सो इतने दिन वो जो भी प्रैक्टिस किए बस वही इम्प्लीमेंट किया और कुछ एक्स्ट्रा नहीं.
कुछ दिन पहले आपके साथी ओमलाड वसंत मेरे साथ जुड़े थे, तो मैं उनसे पूछ रहा था एक भी सेट दोगे, उन्होंने कहा था बिल्कुल नहीं देंगे। जब वो दूसरा और तीसरा सेट हाथ से फिसल गया तो साथियों के बीच चर्चा क्या हो रही थी कार्तिक?
ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, हम मेंटली स्ट्रांग थे, मतलब वी वर रेडी फॉर एवरीथिंग। बट ऐसा नहीं है कि सारे मैच 3-0 ही जीते, कभी कभी ऐसा होना है, वो एक्सपीरियंस भी चाहिए हमको, इसलिए
चैलेंज भी तो चाहिए, चुनौती भी तो चाहिए, और आप खरे उतरे उस चुनौती पर। शुक्रिया कार्तिक आपके समय के लिए। और आज है डबल हेडर का दिन, सो वी विल बी हेडिंग बैक टू आवर कमेंटेटर्स।
Well, many thanks for that, Karthik and Sarthak. RR Kabul, player of the match, was Karthik Madhu, a former captain of the Kochi Blue Spikers. Hasn't found himself with too much game time, in fact, for the Mumbai Meteors this season. But come at the hour, come at the man. And Karthik produced some blistering pipe attacks, not to mention the blocks and the serves at critical junctures. And Karthik's experience as a seasoned international pro came to the fore, as also did the experience of this gentleman from Norway. The Skapia game changer of the match was rightly Matthias Loftesnes, who ensured that every time Mumbai were fizzling out, they produced a fight thanks to his attacks from zone 4, and he ensured that he kept the tempo up even when the chips were down for the Meteors. And like in life, you have to time your decision to perfection in volleyball. And this Sahi Hai moment of the match came in set number 3, courtesy a brilliant blistering serve from Shubham Chaudhary. It's a different matter that Mumbai eventually went on to lose the set. However, that serve was a standout. But that was part 1 of the double delight that we have for today. Kolkata Thunderbolts will square up against Goa Guardians in match number 21 coming up in not too long from now. Stay tuned.
There it is, and the Mumbai Meteors perhaps pushed and tested and needled a little bit for the first time in season 4. And thanks to their Norwegian star Loftus-Ness and Kartik Madhu, a Chennai boy who comes in and does the job for the Mumbai Meteors. It was a substitution that nobody expected. Mumbai were forced to think hard, dig deep, which they did. They may have lost the 2 sets for the first time in this season, but they will take this 4th consecutive win and they go top of the table once again. They're pushing Bengaluru. But I suppose if I'm a Mumbai supporter or a part of that support staff, the coaching staff, I will take the win. But I'll be mighty pleased that the team was finally pushed. This augurs really well for Mumbai as they go along to take on tougher teams up ahead.
Yeah, I don't know how to take that, to be honest, because you give them 4 wins from 4 matches at the start of the season, they bite hands off for that.
Yep.
So they're in a great position. Would they be happy with that performance? Probably not. Would they be happy with the result? Yes. Was it a bit scratchy at times and a bit all over the place compared to what we've seen normally? Yeah. Were the big guns stopped?
Yep.
Yes, we haven't seen that before, but did they find a way? Yeah, and that's exactly what you've said there. They'll be happy to find a way, and Kochi just couldn't maintain their level. Maybe that because, as Tino was saying upstairs, maybe that's because they're young, but they couldn't maintain their level throughout.
Yeah, Carla, at the start of our coverage, all of us thought it's going to be a one-way route in favor of Mumbai. It will be 3-0, but Kochi showed a lot of spark, a lot of fire, a team that had nothing to lose, and I suppose Kochi might have done Mumbai a favor by perhaps exposing a few chinks, a few weaknesses that they'll want to sort out as they take on 3 tougher teams up ahead, the likes of Ahmedabad and Bengaluru as well. So Kochi might have done Mumbai a favor, isn't it?
Yeah, they did. They've been greatly teasing them a lot.
Yeah.
And what I liked of the coaches, they served tactically really wise. They put out some main attackers, serving them short.
Yeah.
So I think their performance were pretty good after the second match.
Yeah.
Second set, sorry.
Right, the second and the third set going to the Kochi Blue Spikers, Mumbai trailing by a set at the end of the third. And then Matt Van Wezel said, I've got another card that I'm going to bring on the table. And that was Kartik Madhu. How good was he?
He was great from the service line. He completely changed things up, didn't he? He had this little hybrid rocket serve, I don't know, and he came in and I think just made a real difference to the energy of the team. That Spatch serve that sort of won the 2 points was key, but he linked up with the setter well. They hadn't used the middle that much, and they seem pretty confident. He's a little bit hard to play against. He's a bit unorthodox, Kartik, at times, and well, those serves, I think, were the key things. We didn't see the serves back on the replay, but he had a run of serves 4 or 5 twice.
It's also a message for all those players who have been on the sidelines. Kartik, we didn't see any of him so far. He had to be brought in, and he was switched on tonight. Took the court and was into 5th gear straight away. Perhaps a message for all those players who aren't getting an opportunity. Who knows when you might get a call-up?
Always be ready.
Yeah.
So be ready at the bench whenever you need it. Go out and play hard.
And I think that's the same for Kochi, isn't it?
True.
I think it's the same for Kochi. Like you look at Amal Thomas come in tonight.
Yeah.
I thought he was excellent. Heymanth off the bench again was pretty good. He did get shot down at the beginning of the 5th set twice, 1 error and 1 in the block, and that sort of meant they started slowly. But Amal Thomas, like, where's he been this season? He showed some real sort of aggressive.
Yeah, we hardly saw Erin Verghese, so we saw both teams trying different cards for different reasons, of course, and players were ready, especially for Mumbai, to step up. You've got to step up as well. Well, this is going to be a far more intense battle. The very unpredictable, the very dangerous Goa Guardians against the mighty Kolkata Thunderbolts. That's coming up in just a while. We'll build up to that game on the other side of this break. Stay tuned to Sony and YouTube. Back in just a bit.